needs, especially with regards to the production of food. So that's where I wanted to go with the self-sufficiency too. I know that art and craft is very big.
That's why I said I answered
that's a way that
your
we can
brother,
make money.
man. That's why I said your brother.
Yes.
Without your brother or your sister, there is no self-sufficiency.
Yeah, but what I'm as far as it pertains to food, like right now, what our biggest supplies of food is like we got to go to the supermarket. We rely on outside entities to bring food into the community. Why are we not growing? No, that's the question I'm asking.
You want to know why we're not growing it? Because they won't allow us to grow it. You ever cut an orange open? You ever cut an apple open? The seeds are so dried out you can't plant them. They make sure you can't plant them because if you could plant them, you won't be able to go to the store to get them.
Okay.
You ever looked inside of a pear? A pear seed used to be about that thick. Mm-hmm. That shit is deteriorated into nothing. Why? Because if you can grow it, you won't need us.
So why can't we grow our own food again?
Because we don't have the land.
And why
we can? We can do it in our house. If people are willing to make room and sacrifice.
And on our roofs.
Yes, we can do whatever.
Wherever, backyards.
We can do whatever. Only thing you need is space, dirt, and light. And water.
And water, yeah.
That's it. That's it. The easiest thing to grow. Water fruits and water vegetables is the easiest thing to grow.
So that's another thing. Like, how do we get our younger people to start thinking that way? Like, instead of going to the store, because you know what's interesting? Let me tell you something, right? I used to take kids out fundraising. They would sell candy to make money to support the organization, right?
Right.
And I would give them a portion of the money that we made. You selling the candy,
right,
to support the organization. Do you know what the first thing they bought with the money was?
Candy.
But they didn't buy it from us. They took the money and went to the store and bought candy.
Was it the same candy?
The same fucking candy, I'm sure. What the fuck?
Well, that is because they haven't been taught.
It's a mentality. That's what I'm saying. Like,
we gonna sell this shit, but we gonna buy it from them even more. That's how they was programmed. Because listen, I'm black, you black.
I'm like, dude, you worked here to make this money. Then you made the money and you took the money and put it somewhere else instead of putting it right back. You knew why we was out here selling the candy because you said it every time you sold the candy.
You want to know why? They did a study. They had hooked about, let's say, 5 people up to a machine that rates your fear.
Okay.
White man, they showed them pictures of trees, animals, it was all known. He seen a black man, nigga, fear went straight through the roof. He hit about a 70. Showed a Jamaican man, the Hawaiian man, same thing, trees, animals. He seen a black man, his shit hit 60. They showed a black man, trees, birds, shit. His shit, when he seen a black man, he shot straight up to the 80s and 90s. You want to know why? Because we know each other. We was programmed to hate one another. So let's say I'm a grimy person. If I know I'm grimy, what the fuck you think I think about you? If I'm walking in a new neighborhood and I'm not from that neighborhood and you walk past me by the way I look or the way I dress, you're not looking at we the same color, that we brothers. You're looking at, this nigga might try to hurt me. He might try to stick me up because that's what we was taught to hate one another.
Right.
So the reason why we can't pull together is because of what we was taught. If we want to be self-sufficient, we got to learn to trust one another. We got to learn how to vegetate, build, and be compassionate to one another's emotions.
And save.
Let's not talk about saving. Who the fuck? Shit. Run DMC said it better. Why would I walk around with another man's name on my ass? Like, they said it way better when they said that. I'm
just saying.
This is why I said it makes no sense for black people to be poor.
It doesn't.
It makes no sense. We're the most sufficient people to make a way out of nothing than any other race there is. White people commit suicide when they lose their job. We just look at it as a vacation. White people go to jail that never been in jail and they start crying. Black people who never been to jail go to jail. They eventually meet somebody they know in jail. You know what I'm saying?
And I always say this, and I know that the audience is probably tired of hearing this, but I always emphasize the fact that I can go to school, college 4 to 8 years, come home, with a degree, masters, oh, you think you're better than me?
Yes.
But let me go do 48.
That's when you're supposed
upstate.
to say, yo, fuck that.
Y'all throw a party for me when I come home.
Yeah, that nigga thugging it. Yeah, he went up north. He see my nigga shun. Nah, we ain't supposed to be glorifying that shit.
Crazy.
Listen, I'm gonna clear this up for everybody. I said it on my live. I said it in the street. Niggas don't like me. Females don't like me. I give two tails of a rat's ass, but the truth is the truth. If you're making better moves, better decisions, you got better thoughts and better actions, do you think you better? You damn right I think I'm better. Why? Because I didn't let poverty keep me down. I didn't let the he say, she say kept me down. I fought through everything, and even when people extended that arm and that hand for help, I took the help that they gave me and showed them gratitude back. So do I think I'm better than you? You're fucking right I do. Because if I don't think I'm better than you, then that means I'm just like you. And I'm nothing like you.
Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. So we about to take a quick little break here real quick. We're going to come back and we're going to be talking about, what's his name again? It's not even funny.
That shit was
Zach Stacy.
Yes, we got to talk about that.
Yeah, we
Zach Stacy, with a name like Stacy, we understood why he did what he did. He was highly emotional. Yo, when we get back, we're going to discuss this nigga.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. That's a lot to unpack.
He read some shit out of OJ book. If I can get away with it.
Thank y'all so much for joining us. Come on, stand up and give y'all applause, people. We love y'all.
Got a